Hello everyone and welcome back to Nate the Hoof Guy. Today's video we are treating a cow who's got a white line lesion that has been infected with digital dermatitis, sometimes known as hairy attack. So let's get into this foot and we'll see what we got. Now usually when we're talking about digital dermatitis, we're talking about an infection along the hairline, but sometimes the bacteria that cause that can actually infect lesions, and that's what we've got in this case. Once we get this loose horn removed, you're going to be able to see exactly that. Had several requests lately to show more double soles. Well, here you go. So the reason a double sole forms is an attempt by the cow to try to heal that lesion underneath there. We had a white line lesion, the horn separates to allow some space and allow some room for that lesion to try to heal. However, when that happens, that creates a perfect environment for bacteria like those that cause digital dermatitis, if they can get in there, to colonize. They're looking for an anaerobic environment, and this is the perfect place to do that. So what we have to do now is open this all the way up so we can get oxygen in there, remove all of the loose stuff that's around those lesions, and then treat the dermatitis itself. There's actually a couple different spots on this sole where bacteria has colonized. Can you spot them yet? How about now? So when I'm working right up against these lesions, you'll see here I'm kind of lifting as I'm pushing with that knife, lift a little bit, push. That way my knife edge isn't coming in contact with the lesion itself. The reason this is referred to as hairy attack sometimes is because one of the names for digital dermatitis was hairy wart. However, it's really not, it's kind of a misnomer because it's not a wart at all. These are bacteria that cause this. The reason attack comes in is because it's attacking the corium. So when you hear that, really all it means is digital dermatitis colonizing on corium. As we swing in here, you can get a good look and see what these lesions actually look like. So in order to give these lesions the best chance of healing, we're going to get a rubber block glued to that other claw. It's going to elevate that lesion off the ground, and then we're going to treat that with, yes, you guessed it, salicylic acid, to kill that dermatitis and get that to heal. I've got a lot of questions too. Why don't I use the blue paste for anything like this that I use? And the reason it is because that copper sulfate paste that I use for dermatitis around the hairline is too harsh for corium. It's more sensitive tissue, and it will actually damage the corium. So we'll end up delaying the healing process. So I use a much milder form. Salicylic acid works really well to kill surface dermatitis. It does not work nearly as well when we've got larger, thicker lesions where that bacteria is really in the tissues more. So that's why I use that blue paste for that. A little harsher, can really get a good kill on those tougher situations. When it's these nice flat lesions like this on the sole, salicylic acid does the trick. All right, this foot's ready to go down. Let's let her test drive it. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you all on the next one.